How you like that?
Kindly state your name.
It's Thom and Jeff.
Well, I think these guys are pretty darn dope.
Check for sound.
What?
Notice they're high, so this will be a good show.
Yeah.
This is podcast number 25, mytomandjeff.com, transmitting from the Mecca known as Trailer Studios inside Studio Nico, Forestdale, Missouri, about 60 clicks west of St. Louis, Missouri.
Breathe, son, breathe.
Where the grass is green, the trees are large, and the women taste like elk jerky. Thank you for taking the time to listen, and we ask that you spread the word of this transmission at mytomandjeff.com.
Yesterday's podcast 23, new record.
That's 24.
Or 24, 1 million downloads.
1 million
downloads.
Congratulations.
That's a complete and utter lie, but it's going to be really cool when it's true. I was just practicing for when it's true. You know what I mean?
How'd it feel?
It felt really good, actually.
Over
really
1
good.
million have downloaded it. mytomandjeff.com.
We're going to be saying that sometime in the way far out future, right?
At my funeral.
Right.
Everyone's going to listen in.
Well,
and see what they
podcast
missed.
live from Tom's funeral.
We are trying to get to 1 million downloads, and that's one reason why we brought in this big, huge star, and his last name is actually Star. It's Tom Star. How you doing, Tom?
Hi, Tom Star.
Old friend.
I'm good. Good to see you, Jeff.
What about it? What a dick over there. He doesn't clap for you. You
Well,
see
I
that?
know. Well,
What's that all about?
he clapped earlier.
That's right. When you first walked in, hey, Tom Star. Okay, that's all you get. Screw you. Right?
I love Tom Star. I'd take a bullet for Tom Star.
But you won't clap for the guy. I mean, come on.
I'd rather have the bullet.
Take the bullet.
He knows how much I love him.
All right, so here's what we got for the Big Friday show. How much for that back page whore, which is fun.
Hey.
I got another What Would Tom Do? And if you're new to the program, basically what happens here is I'm just going to read a little story that I wrote about Tom West. Something that may or may not have happened to him.
How the hell do you come up with
I
these?
don't know. And I was actually stone cold sober when I wrote that. I wrote that this morning.
I call bullshit.
I swear. And so you guys, you and Scotty Boom Boom have to decide what Tom's answer would be before Tom reveals what his answer is.
Oh, cool. This sounds fun.
Yeah, today's involves a mask, poker, and what else? 2 guys in a BMW. That's all I'm going to say. But it'll be fun. Also, a Friday Ode, and the Friday Ode is
To the Philadelphia Phillies.
good for them, who are going to be eliminated tonight, right?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers
Yes.
crossed, yeah.
And no more fucking squirrel.
And oh yeah, next Friday is going to be Ode to the Squirrel, right?
Yeah.
This town is squirrel crazy right now.
Oh God, there was somebody on Twitter today that said, "Oh, a squirrel ran out in front of my car this morning on the way to work. That's a good sign, right?"
Yeah, until you hit it.
Right? Yeah. Try to hit the thing. Speaking of Philadelphia, that's where I got the horse again this week.
Philly horse?
Yeah, it worked last time, so I figured why not get Philly horse? And you know how to play that one, don't you, Tom Star?
I think so, yes.
Okay, I got pictures and I got a description. You guys have to guess how much for an hour of their time.
Well, they're East Coast horse, so does that cost more?
Yes.
Most probably.
Please take
yeah.
the East Coast pricing into
Yeah,
consideration.
that's a good point. Bobby's Place tomorrow night. Blues hockey starts, which is very, very exciting. I think. Go Blues! Watch the beginning. The NHL.
Don't stop.
No, don't do that. The NHL actually kicked off last night. It was Philly and Boston. I got to watch a little bit of that. That was pretty cool. I don't know if did you watch that game at all?
I don't speak hockey.
Oh, you don't? You're not a hockey
Sorry.
But
fan?
if you want to talk NBA, they'll be
Lakers, baby.
more than happy to.
I can't wait for half the season to start. It's going to be great.
Mike Kobe's going to be in Italy, so
So
My Kobe.
will you like get some sort of satellite dish to watch him over in Italy then?
I'm hoping that ESPN 4 will cover it.
Well,
Right after the thumb
when
wrestling
we start talking about
tournament.
sports, remind me to bring the NBA up back to you because I want to ask you a question about
All right.
that. But we are going to be at Bobby's Place on Saturday night. It's in Valley Park, 141 in Marshall Road. We'll be there from 6 to 7 doing the show live up on the stage there. And then Blues hockey starts at 7 o'clock.
Just like that.
Damn exciting. It'll be a good time. Watched it last night, and I have a question. I don't know if anybody, you're not a hockey fan, Tom, so you didn't, Tom Star, so you don't care about this and didn't see this. You guys need to tell me, man.
Scotty Boom Boom.
Delivery.
How come the guy named Boom Boom gets all the ass?
Because I give
No,
boom, boom.
that's not. You do not
Call that ass?
call that ass.
He gets kisses from his wife. That's all. Really, one of these days I'm going to ask her about the horse story. I'm just going to.
Oh, you should have just asked her.
I forgot all about it.
You know, one day I was somebody. Now I'm just Marla's husband.
Right.
Scotty Boom Boom.
Bobby's Place, 141 in Marshall Road. We'll be there Saturday, 6 to 7 doing the podcast. We invite everybody to come out there. And today, if you're listening to this on Friday, you go in there tonight for happy hour tonight to watch the baseball game. Mention the Thom and Jeff show, and you get a free beer. That's pretty good right there, isn't it? Free beer. Where are you going to watch the game now? Bobby's Place with my free beer in front of me.
All you got to do is say Thom and Jeff?
Yeah. I heard about it on Thom and Jeff. And
yes, I'd like a beer, Thom and Jeff, free.
Star, why don't you come out and say Thom and Jeff tomorrow and get a beer with us?
There you go.
All right, maybe I will. All I just have to do is say Thom and Jeff.
Right.
He's got a wedding in the Ozarks.
Right. I got a thing in the Ozarks. I can't so much. And while you're there, go up to the prettiest girl and go, can I get a blowjob in the parking lot? Thom and Jeff. And you never know.
Really?
Might,
See if that works for you.
that's only half off, though. So
That's not free.
no, that's not. Absolutely not. All right, let's, you got anything else? Do some emails?
Email time.
Okay. Listen up, mail call.
Well, let's read some emails, shall we?
I've got mail.
Mail call. Gather round, everyone.
You got mail, maggot.
Mail call, sir. Oh, the mail's in.
I got mail. Yay!
This one's from, the email address says Mindy, but it's signed by a guy named Tim. So I don't know. You should make t-shirts with your logo or something. Maybe a pic of Kara with a rainbow or something. Some sort of hockey theme with you two on it, or a picture of Mitch ass raping Tom West. Whatever. Just make me a t-shirt so I can support you two.
Why does there have to be ass rape?
I don't know. It's not rape if you're willing. Right?
You were raped? Well, at first.
Then you started pushing back, and then it was on. Let's see. This is from Brad Holland. No, I'm sorry, Brad Rosnick. We just finished number 22 with Brandon on it. And after he said he was from Alton, Illinois, I realized I knew him. We were in a band together in high school. I was a few years older, so of course, being an upperclassman, I had a few laughs at his expense. Anyway, very cool show. Great guy, and great to hear he's doing good. Wish I could be there on Saturday. Keep up the awesome work. And that's from Brad. So thank you, Brad.
Please change all your plans and come see us at Bobby's Place.
Thom might get ass raped. I don't know. Hey, guys, love the podcast and have been listening since the first one. A couple of suggestions. You need to get a tab on the website for show notes that recaps the show and gives any links that you guys mentioned during the show, websites for bands, guests, and any other stories or links mentioned in the show. I'm usually driving when I listen, so I can't write down any of these sites. Also, please set up a PayPal account and put me on a donation button on the website so you can take donations. I'm tired of hearing you guys bitch about having no money. Love the show and keep up the good work. And you just got done mentioning that, didn't you?
Nice. Donations.
That might be a good way to go. Really.
What's that, a donation button?
Donation button.
Tom Star, you got any money you want to donate?
Yeah, I'll donate.
Okay. We need about...
Just give us each $2 right now.
Would you figure we need about $17,000 startup money?
Yes.
Okay, you got about 17 grand?
I'm going to donate the cost of the free beer
Okay.
at Bobby's Place.
Here's my Thom and Jeff beer back
There's some
to you.
three and change.
It's like a 50-50. If you win it, you send it back.
Right.
This is from Eric. Just a quick suggestion to help your transition from radio to podcasts. I'm an avid podcast listener. I suggest listing your guest hosts that are in each episode. So looking at the podcast list, the listener will know who's on that episode. Also, we got a bunch of podcast experts out there.
This is great.
Sounds like they want a job.
Right.
Come on over.
Come donate your work.
Yes.
This one I thought was interesting, and I looked it up right away, and it's damn true. This is from Brandon Holland.
Oh, yeah?
Our guest in here, and soon to be huge star country singer, right?
I hope.
Plan to see him on the CMTs, right?
Right. Were you all aware of Tony La Russa's smoking hot daughter?
No.
Okay.
No.
While I'm reading this, Scotty Boom Boom, if you could look up Bianca La Russa, Biancala Russa.
Think she's Italian?
Maybe a little bit.
How'd you like to go pick her up?
Yeah.
Oakland Raider.
Sorry, I'm late. I just got done putting my dog down. That'd be bad. That'd be a bad way to open with Mr. La Russa.
Look, I brought cold cuts.
I opened my web. Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
She is an Oakland Raiderette.
Nice.
And the story that he sent over, it just says that she's going to be out for the year with some sort of lower back injury or something. I wonder how she got that.
She's going to be out for the year with skin knees.
damn, she's pretty fine.
Look at that.
Wow.
Hopefully she doesn't get her daddy's hairline.
I'd hit it.
Who wouldn't?
Shh, I think Tony downloads the podcast, so don't say that.
TLR listens?
Oh, you didn't know that?
I wasn't aware.
He's a huge fan. He's a huge fan.
How you doing, Tony?
He said he would actually hit the donate button if we
Wait
had
a
a
minute,
donate,
that's
but
not
we don't.
her. Or is that her mom?
That's probably mom. I think he has 2 daughters, so that might be another daughter.
That might be the older one.
It could be.
She got fucked.
Tony got the baseball knowledge. One of them got the looks. The other one fucked. Is that her?
That's her.
She's good looking.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
pretty,
yeah.
She's
Oh,
pretty
my
damn
goodness.
hot.
Yeah, look at that.
Bianca kind of said it all right there.
Yeah.
You know, when you lead off with Bianca.
Losers bracket.
You had me at Bianca.
Does she have manicured fingernails in there or no?
Guarantee
Doesn't
it.
look like it.
Really?
No, this looks like normal nails.
It's normal.
Well, that means she's not high maintenance, even though her daddy's got a lot of money.
She got a purty mouth.
Quit surfing TMZ on the clock, douchebag. It's Celebrity Wrap-Up with Thom and Jeff.
Celebrity Wrap Up is brought to you by EMI.
EMI Records, headquarters, London, UK.
I work for them.
We know.
Really? How fucking ironic.
Wow.
Do you ever get to go over to London?
Never.
No, really?
I'd love to.
You got to, if that's where the home office is, you got to.
Yeah.
You got to go to the
Eventually.
home office and just like knock on the
Yeah.
door.
Hello,
or
hey,
something.
it's T-Star, 2 R's. Here.
I came all the way from St. Louis. That sure is a big building.
I've been in the Capitol Tower. That's the L.A. headquarters.
Yeah, but
Nice.
London. You've been to London before, right?
I've never been across the pond, as they say.
Now you have an excuse.
Yes.
You know, just hold out for more money, and then they'll call you over there. You know what I mean? They'll
Yes.
call you over there to negotiate a new contract.
You can
And
get
then-
lost in the record stores.
And
Right.
get it in pounds instead of dollars.
I'm sure
Hey, it's probably worth more.
it's probably worth more. Yeah.
Barry, the dog that played Padfoot in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, will remain an orphan for the next few weeks because the people who run the rescue shelter where he lives have decided he's too famous to adopt.
Who is this again?
It's a dog who was in Harry Potter movie.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And he's the 10-year-old Barry's original owner, who was a stuntman, put the dog up for adoption because he was too busy to take care of the thing. German Shepherd Dog Rescue in the UK says the charity won't let anyone adopt Barry until the publicity surrounding the movie has died down.
There's a way to get into Bianca's pants right there.
That, you know what? Adopt the dog and take him over to TLR's place.
And it's the Harry Potter dog, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't even know there was a dog in Harry Potter.
I don't know there was a dog in Harry Potter.
Have you seen
You want
the
to see
movies?
a picture of him?
I've seen most of the movies.
I can't get. It's like the Pirates of Caribbean movies. I can't get past the accent. I can't understand half what they're saying, and I just lose interest. And everybody's name is 12 freaking letters long. You know,
Well, that's pirates. Pirates are like that.
I didn't know. See, I didn't know that.
They're all screwed up on rum. What do you want them to do?
There's no pirate named Al.
No.
Yeah, they killed him.
Yeah, they killed him. Yeah, he's the guy. Johnny Depp is apologizing for his less than sensitive remarks in the latest issue of Vanity Fair. I didn't even hear about the remarks that he has to apologize for.
Yeah, what the hell's that all about?
He was asked about doing photo shoots, and he says, well, you just feel like you're being raped somehow. Raped, the whole thing. It feels like a kind of weird, it's just weird, man. So, of course, the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network got a hold of it, issued a very stern statement towards Johnny Depp, and being the super nice guy that he is, he apologized over and over and over again. I'm truly sorry for offending anyone in any way. I never meant to. It was a poor choice of words on my part in any effort to explain a feeling. I understand there's no comparison, and I'm very grateful. In an effort to correct my lack of judgment, please accept my heartfelt apology.
Well, that's pretty nicely written.
I would think so, yeah.
There is
Thank you, publicist.
Here, Johnny, if you could sign right here.
Just sign
that would
off
be,
on this.
Thank you very much.
JD.
JD.
Keanu Reeves returned from running errands in Beverly Hills Thursday afternoon to find someone backed into his parked motorcycle.
And he said it feels like being raped. Oh, no.
Ass raped.
Ass raped.
There was only minor damage, but still the cops came out. There were some scratches on the bike. That's about it. The other guy called the cops. Police showed up to make sure that both parties exchanged information. No one was cited.
I remember the one time I met the
Looks
guy.
like he's got,
was
it looks
just
like a
jerk.
Triumph.
I've heard that he's a, ooh, really?
Yeah.
I am an FBI
I've heard that he's just that people that work with him think that he's a jerk. And I met him one time, and he wasn't a jerk as much as he was in, what was the name of the band? Like Dog something?
Dog Star.
Dog Star, yeah. And he came in the studio a gazillion years ago, and he was like, he didn't even want to talk on the microphone. No pictures could be taken. And he was that.
He wants to be known for the music,
right,
not for the.
And and he literally said that to me off the air. You know, I want the music to stand on its own, not because I'm in the band. Well, how's the band doing? You know, you should have at least done one tour saying Keanu Reeves and Dog Star just to generate some interest.
Hey, Keanu, let's put it this way: if you weren't in the band wouldn't even be in the studio.
Yeah, you know who did that right is Jared Leto.
Absolutely,
because that guy made no qualms about I am an actor and I've started a band, and he goes out on every single interview and he talks about being an actor. He talks about the movies. And then you know what? Come see my show and I'll prove to you that I'm a singer songwriter too.
But he's one of the few exceptions,
right,
that actually can perform and can sing. I think I never really was that versed in Dog Star, but
right.
Wasn't there a story behind that with him? Didn't he just kind of jump in that band for his brother? Because his brother's in the band as well, and he wasn't even really planning on staying as the singer.
His brother is the drummer.
No, wait, I thought that was the Bacon Brothers.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about
Jared Leto?
You're talking about Jared Leto, Scotty?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Keanu Reeves for a second there.
No,
his brother is the drummer. His brother used to get all kinds of ass here in St. Louis when he came to town.
Well, yeah, and I think that...
So who could pull more ass?
Jared
or Hollywood Undead?
Wow.
Jared,
yeah.
Yeah, probably Jared.
Jared?
Yeah, I think so. Because he's got movies and world tours under his belt. Hollywood Undead's got a couple of records.
And he lost all that weight with Subway.
Yeah, that's true.
Wrong, Jared.
That's a great opening line, you know. Do you know who I am? I'm Jared from Subway.
It's time for the bench warming 2-minute drill from the bleachers on the back nine extra innings. Touchdown. Sports.
All right, so before we get to the Cardinals, let me ask you this since you're an NBA fan.
Yes.
So I don't forget about it. First of all, I'm sure you're all upset because the season may be delayed. Maybe, you know, they might start cutting games as of what, Monday, was it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's unbelievable with the money involved in the NBA that they're striking for anything.
And the problem is somebody wants a 50-50 split, right?
Yeah.
Who is that? Is that the players or the owners?
I believe it's the owners.
Okay. What do the players want? Do you know?
The players just want to play.
The players just want to play.
Players got to play.
Well, what I think I mentioned, it was either yesterday or the day before, I just, and not being a fan of the NBA, I just saw this on SportsCenter. It's tough for me to worry about the players when the player reps are pulling up to the meetings in freaking limos and car services.
I totally agree.
And, you know, $9,000 worth of clothes on them.
Yeah, I think the whole thing is ridiculous. They need there's same thing with the NFL. You know, there's so much money involved.
They worked it out.
They're arguing over millions here, a million there. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's hard. Like you said, I feel the same way. Being an NBA fan, it's hard for me to feel sorry for either party.
And what do you think, in your gut, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're going to do half a season? Do you think they're going to do no season whatsoever?
Oh, no, they'll play, but they're going to lose some games.
They're going to lose some. But what happens with people like, you know, you said your Kobe is going over to wherever, Italy or something like that?
He's going to play in Italy, and there's a couple other people that are going to Europe to play until the NBA lockout is unlocked.
So they just have some sort of contract saying, hey, I'm here until they call me home.
I think that's how they're going to work it out. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice little vacation.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Get paid to play basketball in Italy.
Yeah. Well, Kobe grew up in Italy too, and his dad played there, so there's that tie.
That's really bad that you even know that.
Didn't Joaquin Noam play over there too?
Yes. Joaquin Andujar?
No, Joaquin Noam.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't know a whole lot about baseball. Can you tell?
No, it's basketball.
Oh, basketball?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Let's talk about baseball, shall we?
I'd love to.
Tonight, this afternoon.
No,
possibly
7:30.
Come on.
Oh, the 7:30 tonight. There you go. Cards and Phillies. Let's go around the room, starting with Tom West. Your heart says what? Your head says what?
Heart says Cards. Head says Phillies.
Tom Starr with 2 R's?
I got to go heart, cards, head, cards.
Really?
Yes.
Because why?
Well, because I'm not afraid of Holiday, but I am a little afraid of Carpenter.
Right.
But I think that they'll pull it out. I really do. I think we have the squirrel on our side.
Oh, no. I thought this was a squirrel-free zone. Is this not a squirrel-free zone?
Get your squirrel shirts. Maybe that's what we should have done.
You know, somebody somewhere is doing a bunch of
they did. I saw in the news last night.
Oh, really?
I saw T-shirts.
T-shirts. I'm thinking like stuffed little squirrel animals.
Oh, it's going to be unbelievable what people are going to be trying to make in their basement.
Remember a few
Along with
years
the
ago?
meth. We cooked the meth. Now let's make the shirt.
Remember a few years ago, the little red hair thing right here for Scott Spezia?
Oh, right.
Remember they were selling those at Al Rabowski's place?
They were like $8 to $10,
Yeah,
I think.
something
those
to
little
that
soul
effect.
patch.
Where'd Spezio go? He was a good player.
I think he's in.
We all
he's
read
in
He went to rehab and he crashed the
that's
car
right.
and the
He was
whole thing
running
with the
around
wife.
with his underwear on.
It was the whole thing with him.
Yeah, I think shit went so bad for him. He's doing podcasts now.
Is that Spezio.com?
Yeah, Spezio podcast.
He's making squirrel shirts.
And in Blues hockey, obviously, on Saturday. Again, Bobby's Place in Valley Park, 141, and Marshall Road. We'll be there doing this show from 6 to 7. Hockey starts at 7 o'clock. And do the Blues make the playoffs this year?
No.
Tom Starr, no? And,
Yes.
and an eye roll, too. He said no and an eye roll.
He hates hockey.
That's true.
You know, I like hockey live. Of course, when you go, you love hockey. And I would be more into hockey, but more than hating hockey, I love winning.
Ah.
Yeah, well,
sense.
there's that.
There is that.
Then Blues would not be your team.
I stopped believing already.
And on cue, you stopped believing. Please start believing. Scotty Boom Boom, what do you think? Blues make the playoffs, yes or no?
I want to say yeah.
Is it too soon to tell since they actually haven't played a game yet?
Yeah, it is.
Well,
but
with all the time Scotty Boom Boom and I have,
Sat
spent
around,
out there at camp.
right, out there at the mills, analyzing.
I want to say yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I want to say yeah.
They got a good team, man. They're young. They're
Are they gonna
kind of
have-
getting it together.
Are they going to have an alternate sweater this year?
Isn't it the same one every year?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It would be nice for them to come out with some new merch.
Some new merch?
Some new
Because you
duds.
spend so much money on the merch? That's the
I
only
like
thing
the
holding you
merch.
back?
Are the Michelini brothers still here?
The Michelini brothers,
Who are they?
I don't
they
know.
make pizza
Who are they?
just down the street.
And tires.
If you like lick and snatch,
Okay.
Oh, right.
or if you're a gal who really loves to suck cock,
Nice segue.
mouth and throat cancer called Oro.
Why would you give this information out? Why would you tell women that if they go down on you could get cancer?
I'm just
isn't
reading
there
the
already
article.
a fight? Isn't there already a fight to get her down there?
They're saying that HPV, the STD, is being transmitted from people putting their mouths on each other's genitals. If you have
There'll be
done
nobody putting their
Their
mouths
mouth
on
on
anybody's
anybody's
genitals. Well, not anymore after they hear this.
there's a 28% increase since 1988 in this cancer, and they're saying that if you have had 8 partners that you have licked, tasted,
You've
sampled,
had 8 Schwanzes in your mouth, you might be in trouble.
or if you
At once, you need
all
trouble.
at once. Okay,
Usually-
I'll do 7 of you guys, but 8, I'm out. There's just no way.
because of your cancer.
Yeah.
dicks in a row.
affects the tonsils, the palate, the base of the tongue, and the upper throat. It was previously seen in aged patients, but now they're saying it's because everyone goes around,
But if you just do it
licking and
really, really
tasting
quick,
everybody.
if you just do it really, really quick in the car at the stoplight, then it's okay, right?
Right.
If you just stick it in a little,
Right. Just
Stick it in a little.
just put your mouth on it. And I'll do the rest.
you might feel a little prick here. In your mouth.
What was that? That wasn't a piece of gum with a flavor center. That was a pustule on the top of your.
Oh my God.
Here's the line.
Here's Tom over here,
So be careful next time you're doing whatever you're doing.
up in the upper parking lot of the Muni.
No,
No, don't do that.
I don't do that.
Is it?
That was quite a PSA.
It really on the side, he writes for Hallmark. I don't know if you knew that. Be careful when you put the penis in your mouth. You might get the HPV. Now there's another barrier there, trying to get the girl or the guy to go down there.
Well, here's a surefire sign. Your first lap,
Right?
your first lick when you're getting down there, if it tastes like metal and syrup,
Then it's a bad thing.
that means you're tasting HPV.
Is your vagina full of nickels? Because it really.
If it tastes like plastic, do you get PVC?
Tom Starr from EMI, everybody.
Oh, yes, sir.
Doing the company proud.
I'd leave now. Leave him laughing. Go. Get
All right.
out. Get out.
Thanks, everybody.
Time for a Friday Ode.
Put on your fancy pants. We're about to get 16th century English lit on thou ass. This is another Thom West ode.
Oh, Philly, you didn't think you'd be here, did you? Looks like you're clinching your butthole a little bit, right? You were supposed to take care of the series by now, and on paper, you have the better team. You got 3 number ones in your rotation, a payroll that's out of this world. Oh, Philly, you were built to win, and win now. So why are you in Game 5 against the Cards? Because Cardinal Nation has got a squirrel, a turtle, and a will to win. Don't choke, assholes.
Yeah. You know what? We should have texted that to David Free so he could just read that to the read it to everybody in the
as
locker
they're
room.
pulling up their socks.
Right,
Hey guys,
yeah.
I got a little.
Could you see Freeze? Okay, you guys, everybody listen up. I wrote a little something. Albert, seriously, will you quit praying for a minute? Just come over here. Translate for Yachty.
You think that guy is?
What'd he say?
I love
he
Yachty.
He said,
I love
black
Yachty
guys
as a
help
player.
the white guys. Yeah, I do. I love him as a player too.
It's really hard to follow sometimes.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he could hit 4 grand slams. Don't interview him after the game.
Yeah,
you know, find LaRussa, somebody, I don't know, Schumacher, whatever.
Give him a tortilla chip and a cup of cheese and say congratulations.
Wow, that wasn't racist. What
Who's
now?
the turtle?
That's Alan Craig.
Oh, he is a turtle.
You think that was a racist statement?
Give him some nachos.
What? He likes nachos. I like nachos. If someone gave me nachos,
you know for sure that he likes nachos.
I could. No, I don't know for sure.
Oh, you're just assuming because of the color of his skin and the way he talks and where he's from. Is that what you're saying, David
No.
Duke?
What?
Is that what you're
All right,
saying?
if I said give him a pack of gum instead, would that
That's
be
better.
racist?
Yeah, that's
All right.
better.
If they were chiclets, it would be racist.
Yeah, see? Wait, what?
What? And here's some papaya juice.
Oh, shit.
Out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, a grocery store worker accused of handing out semen-tainted yogurt samples.
Oh.
At an Albuquerque market, pleaded guilty yesterday under terms of his plea agreement. Anthony Garcia, who doesn't like nachos, admitted he taken a sample of the yogurt he was handing out at the Sunflower Market in January. He also admitted putting some of his semen on a plastic spoon that he placed with the yogurt.
This yogurt tastes like salsa.
Why is this yogurt so salty?
That's racist!
Like guacamole.
Garcia then approached the female customer and offered her a sample.
Would you like some semen
of
yogurt?
his seed.
And tell everybody what the woman did.
No one would have to endure this type of experience simply because she accepts a food sample while shopping for groceries. Woman told police that after tasting the sample, she spit on the floor several times and wiped her mouth on the garment she was wearing to get the taste out of her mouth.
If she just wouldn't
Followed
have
up by
spit.
a chiclet and a queso.
See?
But
If
she knew
would've
what
just-
semen tasted like to
'cause she
know that
spit
she
it out.
had it.
She doesn't swallow.
Yeah. You know who's always the problems? The spitters. The spitters are always the problem. If this would have just been a swallower, she would have.
You all right?
Can I have a 6-pack of that? That'd be great.
Oh, it's fucked.
Isn't it? I mean, seriously. What kind of yogurt was it? Does it matter? It was peach
Pineapple chunk.
Queso?
So yogurt.
Ooh.
It's nachos flavored yogurt.
This is our new baby yogurt. Oh, it's yogurt for babies? No.
No.
We got a Friday horror coming up here in just a few minutes, and because the Cardinals are about ready to beat the Phillies and move on to the league championship series, I grabbed horrors from Philadelphia, which, by the way, there's horrors everywhere in Philadelphia. You can't swing a dead squirrel without hitting a freaking horror.
Nice talking.
In Philly. Thank you
I
very
wrapped
much.
all that up together.
Yeah, that was
Right.
good.
And, but this is something that I
Did
just...
you used to be in radio?
Used to, a long time ago, yeah. Really, really long time ago. But podcasts are the wave of the future.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, apparently the money is in the future, too. All right,
Just wait.
Just
Okay.
wait. I mean, it's going to fall out of the sky. Tom Starr,
Yes.
this is how What Would Tom Do works. I will read you a little story that I wrote, and you guys, and Scotty Boom Boom have to decide what would Tom do in this situation.
We got this.
All right.
We got this.
And Tom has already read it, and he knows what he's going to do, right, Tom?
Yes.
And we all know Tom pretty well. So.
Right, yeah. I mean, you've known him for how many years?
Years.
Long
Okay.
time.
Thanks for putting a number on it. Scotty?
I'd say over 10 on both.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
okay.
Yeah, I'm at like 16, I think.
16. Wow. 10 great years, 16 total, right? What would Tom do? Tom West's car breaks down.
Big surprise.
In I'm sorry. Thom West's car breaks down again in East St. Louis as he is coming home from a strip club in Centerville, Illinois. Common sense not being Tom's strong point, he starts to hitchhike.
Wait a minute, is this noon? Or
No, well, if you
late
could
night?
if you wouldn't interrupt me, the time of the day would be revealed.
I'm sorry.
Remember the last time we were doing this and the guest interrupt? Oh no, nobody else has ever interrupted me. I'm just trying to be a dick. Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't even have
Coming
to try.
across loud and clear.
You don't even have to try, Jeff.
Right.
Don't worry about
Common
it.
sense not being Thom West's strong point, he starts to hitchhike. He is picked up rather quickly by two guys in a very nice late model BMW. They ask where he's going and advise against hitchhiking in this area at such a late hour as it's approaching 2 a.m. Tom replies, well...
Insert time.
Right. 2 a.m. Tom replies, well, I hadn't planned on it, but my car broke down and I'm kind of desperate. Just then, the car pulled over to the side of the road, and the large gentleman in the passenger seat turned and says with a grin, how desperate are you? Tom says, well, I haven't had a paycheck in over a month. My car broke down, and I'm in East St. Louis. I'm pretty fucking desperate. The man chuckles and says, good. The car gets back on the road again, and Tom now realizes they're not dropping him off at Soulard anytime soon. Instead, they take him to their house. There obviously is a party going on inside. They pull the car around back, and they tell Tom there's a huge party inside, and, well, they need a waitress to serve their guests. Waitress? Tom asks. Yes, the man says with a smile. We know your situation. Many years at the point, and now you have your podcast. You used to play cards at a local bar with Tommy Mattern, Tom Starr, Rob Silverberg, Eric Gordon, Scott.
Boy, it's like he was there.
Scott Gherkin, correct?
Yeah.
Tom replies, yes. Yes, I did. Good news, says the man. They're all inside playing cards right now. Along with your radio partner for all those years, Jeff Burton. You know him, the man responsible for making you the fine broadcaster you are today.
I'm going to say no.
That last line is only mine because it's my story. So they are all playing poker. We have a proposal for you to take all your problems away, and here it is. We have a cocktail waitress outfit for you to put on. Serve our guests drinks and snacks. The costume comes with a mask that will hide your true identity from everyone in there. They are playing strip poker.
What is this? Did all of us turn gay all of a sudden?
Oh, no. When they have a clear-cut loser, you know, the one who's completely naked, you must jerk that person off onto your mask.
Oh, my God. What the fuck is wrong with you?
They're called the aristocrats.
Right. So the naked guy, you have to jerk him off to a happy ending on your mask. If you do all the above, you will have this brand new BMW as yours to keep, with full title in your name, complete with a suitcase containing $3.5 million, also yours to keep. By the way, if you reveal your ID on purpose, then there's a tattoo in your future. Okay? The only stipulation is, if your identity is revealed by accident, you keep the car, but no cash.
Do you really expect me to say yes to any of these things that you come up with?
Uh-huh. If you say no and do not want to even participate, we will hold you down and tattoo the words, I like the taste of men across your stomach. What would Tom do?
Wow.
So nobody's going to know who he is.
Of course they're going to know who I am.
How are they going to know who you are? Have they seen you in a waitress outfit before?
No, but it wouldn't be too hard to figure it out now, would it?
Well, I guess normally you'd be sitting at the table with everybody,
Exactly.
right?
We go, where's Tom?
Where's Tom?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hey,
He's getting
bitch, give me another
cocktail.
beer. They would look at you and go, speaking of that, where's Tom?
What the hell's Tom at?
So he could get a brand new car, $3.5 million, solve all of his problems and more.
I'm thinking about doing it.
What would Tom Starr do?
All he's got to do is jerk one of us off onto his mask that's on his face. None of it gets on him.
Oh, my
Unless
God.
maybe a little dribble. You
fucking wrong.
know how you get that dribble
I hate
between
jerking
your
off guys.
You know that you know that dribble you can get.
It's not one of my favorite activities.
Yeah, I know.
That dribble you can get in between your thumb and your first finger when you're jerking somebody off. That might get on you. But other than that, it's all on your mask. You get $3.5 million in a brand new BMW. If you say no, you get to keep the card, but no cash.
See, but one of us would have to say yes to this waitress in a mask jerking us off for it to really happen.
Well, you're all drunk and you think it's a female, and you already lost the poker
Have
game.
you seen him naked?
What kind of mask is it?
It's a Mardi Gras mask.
Oh, well, that's better than like Jason or like
For
Michael Myers mask.
For Star, before he decides, he's like, what kind of mask is that? That's going to tip the scales for you. It's a Kobe Bryant mask. How's that?
Well, no, definitely no.
I think this whole scenario is
It's
too
very
tough to
real.
It's too tough to grasp. I'm going to say no.
No?
I'm going to say he sleeps in his broke down car.
What is it? What does
Of
he
course,
say?
I'm not
No?
going to jerk anybody off. I'm not going to taste the cock. I'm not going to
Nobody
drive
said
away.
anything about tasting any cock.
You did last week.
Okay, but this is a whole new world.
Yeah.
This is a whole
new world.
So $3.5 million
It's
in
Jeff's
cash.
job that he's not getting paid for to go think of fucked up stories with cocks in my face.
What will Tom do?
No penis? No problem.
Hey, I mean, $3.5 million. You're not going to jerk off somebody.
No.
And cash.
Especially one of the people that I know, for fuck's sake.
I mean, if he could tell you, I'd say, Tom, go ahead, jerk me off, and we'll split it. I mean, it is what it is.
Dude, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it up, but you can give it your best shot. It's like trying to put an oyster in a slot machine.
So what would be worse, jerking off somebody you know or a complete stranger?
You're giving me that choice? What would be worse?
What would be worse?
Jerking off somebody you know.
Really?
Of course. Yeah.
Anytime you say, hey, how's it going?
Sorry that I jerked you off.
Last night was pretty fucked up, huh?
Oh, there's no uncomfortableness here.
Thanks for a hand job. Here's you want me to buy you a beer or what's going on? I don't
Got
care.
a little crazy last night.
No, that was Tuesday night. It could have happened on Tuesday night.
Good thing you don't remember, Tom. We kept the money.
I just read this from what everybody told me happened Tuesday night. Only it was a Mercedes.
Australian men do not need a penis. That is the headline.
Right.
I continue. The Australian Associated Press newspaper was trying to convey this slightly sensational lead paragraph. It was a court ruling that the physical characteristics by which a person is identified, male or female, are confined to the external physical characteristics that are socially recognizable. So it doesn't matter if you got a cock or not a cock. If you look like somebody named Barry, you will be called Barry in Australia.
If you started out life as a Barry, is what you're saying.
Yeah, or transgendered or whatever you appear to be on the outside, that's what you shall be ruled
Well, why
as.
did this even come up?
There was a female to male transsexuals do not have to undergo penis construction surgery, which is dangerous, no doubt. There was obviously a case in front of them where they had to figure out exactly who was who, and it wasn't apparent from them exactly what race or what gender they were by looking at them with clothes on. So they said, if you look like Barry, you're a Barry. Whether
were they trying to get a driver's license and they had to circle M or F or what? I mean, what was the
They
reason
wanted
for
a
this?
gender. They wanted a gender certificate. Is what they wanted.
Certificates of recognition of gender because both retained female reproductive systems, but they were living life as men because they had their boobs cut off. Right.
Right.
Okay, got it.
So if you look like,
A man.
you're a man. If you look like a woman, you're a woman.
But this is in Australia. They do everything backwards there, right?
There, you know what? You were right. They do everything backwards there, don't they?
Has anybody here? I've been to Australia, but I didn't flush a toilet to see if it went the other way. Is that a?
Nope, not me.
I didn't.
I don't know.
I've never been.
I don't know if that's a
I don't know.
Snopes thing or what the deal is.
I've been to Europe. I mean, the toilets suck because there is no toilet.
What do you mean?
It's just a hole in the floor. They're
Really?
water closets, and they got like
It's creepy.
yeah, it's like a big porcelain.
Latrine.
Yeah, I guess. And it's got 2-foot pedestals in the center of it that you stand on, and you squat down and
You
shit.
sure you weren't peeing or pooping into the
No,
bathtub?
it's just a hole.
That's how the bathroom.
I was there. I mean, it's not like I've never been to Europe. I don't remember seeing that. I mean,
well, it was that way in Italy and
wasn't
Spain,
there. Wasn't there?
and
I went over. I was only over there for the Reading Festival. So I mean, I was in a hotel or I was at the Reading Festival. So maybe that's why. I mean,
did they have the bidet there?
yes, they did.
Yeah, and you used
That's
that. didn't
actually.
you?
Have you tried it out? Right.
What, the bidet? No,
Yeah.
I did not.
See, I like to try it out.
That's
just
the
to see
thing
what's
where you
doing.
poop and then the water squirts up
Yeah,
your
it kind of
butt.
flushes you out a little bit.
Yeah, I like that.
The problem is,
I've never been to Europe.
The problem is, you don't know what to do afterwards. Like, when it's all said and done, and it's like, okay, because it's a whole process. You just don't sit on there and just shoot water up your ass.
Oh, you know?
I mean, you got to take off your clothes.
Oh, you do?
Well, if you were going to shoot a full stream of water up your ass with the chance of it getting all over your clothes, you'd take off your clothes.
See, I
wouldn't you?
just assumed that your pants were at your ankles because you just pooed, right? Or not?
Yeah.
I've never done it. So I don't know.
No, but I'm saying your first time on. I've only done it once, but I made sure I was naked because I don't know. I got to test. You got to test the water pressure, whether it's warm, tepid, cold. You don't know what's going on. It could be a whole thing.
People don't use those on a regular basis over there, do they?
I don't know.
Because you would think that you would have to wipe anyway because you'd be wet, right?
Right, and toilet paper ain't going to cut it.
Right.
You need some sort of
Cloth.
absorbent cloth.
I don't understand.
A chamois, if you will. A European chamois.
ShamWow.
You got any?
Sham.
That's what I was trying to get at. That's awesome. Yes, sir.
2 chops, and we'll throw in this nut cruncher.
Well, a guy that poops as much as me, I'd spend half my day on that damn thing then.
Well, that's what I'm saying. For you, it would be perfect.
Yeah, great.
It's like a ride.
Take a ticket, put a couple quarters in the machine, and just sit your ass down and have a good time.
Can't wait to poop again.
Remember the big deal about crack babies?
Oh, yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
segue.
Yeah, babies getting born and they're shaking and everything.
Now they've got it. It's no longer crack because crack is whack. Yo.
Crack is whack.
Crack is whack.
Thank goodness. What was her name? Whitney told us
Yes.
that. Yeah.
The
She would know.
The ladies who are hooked on either prescription pills, heroin, whatever it is, they're calling them oxytots.
That sounds like a Nancy Grace term, doesn't it?
It
Oxytots.
sure does. It's the first thing.
We're going to talk about the oxytots today.
So no longer crack babies. You can describe them as oxytots. These babies go through the same withdrawals as addicts. Their incubators have to be covered. They're sensitive to light, sound, touch, and any Our Lady Peace record.
You sure they're not just vampires? I mean, they could just
Yeah,
be
really.
vampires. That's kind of what it sounds like.
They
Speaking of
say that
vampires. Does Tom start? Have you started your bar yet?
Not yet.
What bar?
I'm going to do a vampire bar.
what?
Oh, wait. I better not say that because millions are listening. And they're going to steal it.
Right.
You really going to open up a
I
vampire
want to
bar?
open a vampire bar. Yes.
Can you expound on it?
Yeah,
No.
Why not?
You can't go any far. Oh.
like True Blood,
Yeah, kind of like True Blood. Yeah.
but
Really?
with vampires.
But I see why he's holding it back. I'm sorry.
It's
Vampires.
all right.
Go ahead.
No. It's okay.
All right.
You just don't want to give your secrets out?
Exactly.
He's going to advertise with us.
There's going to be a big deal. It'll be announced here first. Or I guess it just was.
Let me guess. It's called Transylvania, or whatever the fuck you call it. Transylvania.
Transylvania.
Transylvania. That's what I thought.
We're already charging you $100 for a commercial since you said that, so you might as well spill the beans.
No, it's still in its development stages.
Oh, fuck. Jesus. All right, you ready for some whores?
Let's do some
Bring on
whores.
the
It's
whores.
Friday.
We're,
I didn't mean to cut you off either, Tom. Sorry.
Yeah, you did.
All right.
Boom, boom.
Damn it.
We're getting to the whores early today. And because the Cardinals are playing the Philadelphia Phillies again and eliminating said Phillies, I went to the backpage.com to the escorts in Philly. And this first one here, first of all, I will explain what's going on. I will show you the picture.
Okay.
And then we have Price is Right rules.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know. This first one is early morning. Oh, I can't. I got to. It has her price on there. Darn it, anyway. Here, I'll fold it over.
Fold that whore up.
Addictive, exotic bombshell. She says
She has an addiction?
Yeah, she says she's 20, so that means she's about, what,
Addictive.
28, something like that. Exotic mix, ready and willing, down to have a good time. Says here she has great rates, so keep that in mind. If you want to meet
Before your bed.
right. If you want to meet a discreet and gorgeous girl with all the right attributes, look no further.
That's a code word.
Attributes means she has great cans.
I thought that meant she had a cock.
You know what? It's funny you say that because
addictive means cock.
the reason why I picked this particular one is tell me she doesn't look like a transvestite or a transsexual or something in the face.
Yep.
Doesn't
You're going
she?
to take pants down and you're going to a little frickin' you.
Oh, she's a
too?
tranny.
Over here.
That's totally a tranny.
Don't you think so?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's under the females, though. Maybe that's just the way they grow 'em in Philly.
Oh
she
my
had too,
god!
She had too many cheesesteaks as a child.
Maybe all the girls in Philly just have penises.
Looks
Who
like
knows?
Mike Schmidt.
That's pretty good, Tom. Thank you.
What do you think? You know, the poofy eye thing going on, and
That's got man written all over it.
yeah.
You see that and you go, no, thank
They
you.
Or the worst case of hemorrhoids I've ever seen.
You're a man, baby.
That man whore thing is $190.
$190. Okay. Should I go with the special price or not?
Wait, I'm gonna say 200.
Say
$200. Okay.
$225.
Tom will get it because the special is $100.
$100.
$100 special.
That's a guy.
That's it. Because you know why she has it as $100? Because you're going to get there and see the twig and berries, and she's going to go, "It's only $100," and you're going to go, oh, "Okay,
All right, whatever.
don't
If
tell
I jerk
anybody."
you off, I get a BMW and $3.5 million.
My buddy outside the BMW said it's okay. All right, special. Come play with me, a hottie who likes to play with you. 24 years old, which means she's about 30. I'm a very sexy, sweet, irresistible companion. I'm 24 years old, and I stand 5'5". Who cares? We don't let you stand.
Bring your knee pads.
I weigh 120 pounds. I have a very laid-back personality, but don't let that fool you. I also have a sensual, seductive side.
All right.
Who's hard right now? Am I the only one?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You're all by yourself.
So far.
You guys could excuse me for a second.
Hold on, I got to go jerk off somebody to get a BMW.
You said no. The offer is off the table. I'm absolutely the perfect companion combination for a fun, witty gentleman. I'll be waiting.
God, these
Serious
whores
inquirers
like to-
only.
You put a whore in front of a keyboard and she thinks she's
But listen to this last line.
Judy Bloom.
Callers of gentleman caliber only. I need a
because
gentleman.
those are the guys that surf these pages.
Here,
Right, yeah.
I've got $600, but I'm going to be a complete and total asshole to you.
Right.
Are you telling me you're not going to take it?
I sell my vagina for money, but only to gentlemen. So there she is.
I didn't say that, did it?
No, it did not.
She's actually pretty good looking.
Uh-huh. She is, which means probably those aren't her pictures, right?
Or the price is going to be out of this.
I'm
Wow, look at her.
I'm in at 200.
3.
Wow.
3?
3.
Wow.
Yeah, not bad. I'll say
You said what? 2? No, you
I
said
said
3.
three.
You
He
said
said
2.
201.
That's pretty good because it's 275. Congratulations.
Way to go, Star. Way to use.
You're up on the stage next to
Right,
Drew Carey.
that's
Come on
right,
out.
Rules.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
All right, this last one's got
very
a booty.
well played, my friend.
Blonde, juicy booty, green-eyed hottie, 21 years old. You see that all right? Let's just say she got a big ol' ass, okay? Hello there, you handsome man. Thank you.
Hi.
I never thought I'd say that to you for. Thank you for checking my ad. I'm a beautiful blonde goddess that stands 5'5", 135. 34, 26, 38. I have tantalizing green eyes. And a captivating smile that will drive you wild. Can't wait to hear from you. Check out my website for all the info you need. Do not ask inappropriate questions. Sierra. Don't ask inappropriate. Okay, I'm just going to put it in your ass then. That's fine. I'm not going to ask for it.
Right.
That's fine by me.
Man, you're treading some water there if you're going to put it in a whore's ass.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Guarantee she didn't eat a well-balanced meal.
Her last meal probably was through a drive-through, right?
Get out of there. It looks like someone put a little Hershey's Kiss on the tip of it.
With a little fennel seed from Jimmy John's.
There's no guarantee there's not a bullet in the chamber, right?
Oh, shit.
All right, let's pass that ass around.
It feels like yogurt.
That's funny. It does feel like, I mean,
Oh, shit.
I don't really know. Look at the ass on that thing, though.
She's a big girl.
Yeah.
I'd hit it.
Meaty. Oh my goodness
How many times
gracious.
have you said those exact words in a bar at about 1:45?
She's not 135, by the way.
You know that girl that we've been buying all the lemon drop shots for? She's kind of big, but I'd hit it. You know,
She's 250.
Is that her weight or the price?
Oh, hey.
What did you say for your price?
I didn't say yet.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
You know, the camera adds 10 pounds of ass.
Three asses.
Yeah, there must be a lot of, must be a 3-camera shoot here.
One for each cheek and then the standout.
I'm going to say 175.
175. Tom said 150.
No, 250.
I'm sorry, 250. That's what I've written down.
I'm going to say 200.
200. Tom got it on the nose. $250.
That's extra. Thank you very much.
Well done. And on the nose is extra, yeah.
30 seconds of work.
You know, some of them, if they are, well, if it's a full hour, they'll say multiple pops.
Really?
As if.
You know this from,
As
you
if
don't
you
know
need
this from
those.
experience, do you?
No, it's just being, familiar with the whore culture. As I
And how would you be familiar with the whore culture, Tom?
that's why we started doing this fucking game.
Oh. We have your ex-wife to thank?
Yes,
Is that
we
what you're
do.
saying?
It's all due to her.
What?
I almost said her fucking name. It's like, what the hell are you doing?
It's all due to Steve. Would you, if she was in town and dancing somewhere or performing somewhere and you found out about it, would you go over there?
Absolutely not.
You would not.
No.
Because why?
I've got nothing to say to her.
No, I don't mean. Well, I guess you guys would talk. I'm just saying, like, if she was up on stage and getting money for it, you wouldn't.
No,
go there.
even if I were to run into her somewhere at a restaurant or anything, it would
But that's different than seeing her up on stage.
not really.
naked with
Really?
her legs spread.
Not really.
No.
I mean, it was like eating a cheeseburger. I mean, when you're not that, but
Were there onion chunks?
I'm saying it's when you're around it and you're in that situation because excuse me, because you're married to a stripper, it's like you're having a bowl of soup, or it's
Right.
like
She
and
could
every
be-
and every day. Let's put it this way: I sat in a strip club with my ex-father-in-law while she was on stage.
Oh my
And
God!
didn't-
So her dad was there.
and didn't think a word. I didn't think a thing of it other than, oh, there she is. And then I was like, it's probably a good idea for you not to turn around. He goes, yeah, I'm not going to anyway. And it was like that was the extent to which it was discussed.
So her dad, although he wasn't looking, was actually there.
Yeah.
And he would just turn around when she would come up on stage.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't tip her.
No, I mean, it sounds odd. It sounds odd, but it wasn't. Like I said, it wasn't any weird occurrence or anything. That's just the way it was.
Yeah, that's not weird at all.
No, I don't see why.
And I was in Southern Illinois, so
Right.
There's that.
There is that.
There's that on top of that.
I can't imagine being that guy and my daughter being up on stage and me actually being in the room. But hey, I got my back turned. Who cares? You know what I mean?
If she's really hot.
Well, yeah. I mean, if she's hot, it's different.
He must be proud.
Yeah. Hey, so remember Jenna Jameson's dad when she won best
Anal scene or something like that?
I think it was best blowjob, actually. He was there to watch her accept it. But it was something. Yeah, it was some scene. And he was just like, well, if you're going to do something, you might as well be the best at it. That was his quote.
Sucking dick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody's got to do it.
Where do you? Yeah, I guess he's been around it too. I mean, it's not like that's what my daughter does, and he's accepted it, and he loves his daughter and wants to support her, I guess.
Do you remember why she got into that particular profession? Was it just because the money and the glamour she thought was there?
There was no glamour involved in it
Well,
whatsoever.
I know, but
it was all about the money.
But people think that there's glamour in it. You know what I mean? Because there's.
When you think stripper, do you think glamour?
No. I mean, I'm saying the stripper probably thinks in their mind,
in their head that everyone's looking at me.
And their
Right,
stripper mind.
And their stripper head.
right?
Yes.
No, it was all about the money. It was nothing but the money.
That's why she got into it, just for
Well, I mean,
money.
When I met her, I met her through the request lines. That's problem number one.
Those relationships always go very well.
Before the internet.
And when she showed up, I mean, she came over to the house, and when she showed up, you open the door, and it looks like, well, there's a stripper standing in front of you. So
Did
of course,
she tell you on the phone that she was a stripper, or was she?
yeah, well, she actually called because she wanted to come to St. Louis to enter a bikini contest. And she said she heard on the radio that I was going to be at, wherever hosting a bikini contest.
Right.
So she came up for it. But she came up the night before, And then I gave her directions to the house. Now,
oh my God.
This is almost like a mail order bride.
I had only seen pictures of her, so I didn't know what was going to show up. But when I opened the door, there was short shorts, a 6-pack abs, pretty good tits, and a good-looking girl.
You said, will you marry me?
I took her in the back room and fucked the shit out of her.
So you met her one day. She came up the next day, and that same day you were having sex with her.
You know the reason why I remember it? Because it was 9/9/99, and it was like the MTV Music Awards was on 9/9. That's when it was. And she came up, I fucked her. She went and entered a bikini contest, which all my friends went to. I said, yeah, I fucked her last night.
I think I was there, to be honest with you.
And
I think I was. Oh,
you know, I think it was 2 years later, I guess, we got married, and it lasted for a year and a half. But she left here. She left here because the strip clubs on the east side were getting a little too handsy and touchy with her. And she went back home to strip in Carbondale.
And that was after the divorce or before the divorce?
That was before the divorce.
Okay. Then you stayed here, obviously.
Right. I had a job.
Right.
And
actually, we brought the band trailer over to his apartment and loaded all his shit in the band trailer. Basically, Mesh moved him out of their apartment.
Wow.
And then we played the Red Dragon.
Yes, we did. In Carbondale.
God. And then so obviously you knew when she went to Carbondale or wherever it was, you knew that it was probably going to be over at that point, right? Or not? Did you think you could make it work?
I thought it was going to be like only a couple months thing, and then it turned out to be she was pretty much living with her parents down there, and I was here, and it was like, what the fuck is going on? And then she also worked for the airlines too, so when she got a free weekend, she'd get a free, a cheap trip over to Jamaica or whatever island she wanted to go to. And I'm going, what the hell's going on? So
here I am in St. Louis. How you doing? Hello.
You didn't go with her on those trips?
No.
Oh,
I had to work. I had, I working Monday through Friday, and then we had weekend gigs and stuff.
I don't understand why would she even want to get married then? And it's not a shot at you. I'm saying at the situation. Why would somebody want to get married in that situation?
And of course, I mean, I made the conscious choice to do so, but she pushed it. And I think the quote was, "They all want to fuck you, but they don't want to marry you." That was a conversation.
That's what she had
with her mother.
Oh, gotcha.
While I was sitting in the front seat, and I'm going, "What?"
Yeah, you're right, lady.
Well, that's what I should have said.
Right.
Yeah, I should never have done it to begin with, but I mean, I learned my lesson.
It makes for good stories on the radio, right?
Sure.
It made you the person that you are today.
It's a part of my life. I'm not going to go so far as to say that the person I am today is because I fucked a stripper for 3.5 years.
Oh, man. I guess we're done, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Hell no. We got all kinds of shit we can talk about.
All right. What else would you like to talk about?
I don't know. I was just
Tell us again about your restaurant bars.
No, he's not going to do it.
We should wrap up Band Week with him. He should tell us what's going on with music.
There you go. What's going on with music?
What are you working?
I'm working the new Everlast track.
Oh, nice.
Everlast.
Don't you know what it's like?
That's the old one.
That's the old one.
Oh,
the new one is
the new Everlast.
New Everlast.
You got?
Is it good or not?
It's very good.
It's like asking a waitress.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's like asking a waitress, is the steak good?
No,
you like fucking steak? Yeah, it's good.
Some dead animal. You want it or not?
My favorite record's always the one I'm promoting.
Right. What do you think about? And you're stationed here in St. Louis, correct?
Yes.
What do you think about the local music scene here? Is it good?
It's good.
Okay?
It's very good. It's getting better, I think.
Will it ever be as good as the early to mid 90s?
I don't know. I mean, there's some really good bands out right now that are making some noise, definitely.
Is there anybody that you can tell us about that we don't already know about that, hey, you got to watch out for them? Like Jay Boozer?
I was going to say Jay Boozer, who has a big show coming up.
Right.
Jay Boozer really is. He's entertaining.
Very entertaining.
Yes.
I watched the video that you have on your Facebook page. I watched that last night. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is. Very funny. Yeah.
A little minute and a half or so video that kind of explains the.
He's a viral video away from making it.
Yeah, exactly.
So are we.
Yeah, we are too.
No, Greek Fire I'm really excited about Greek Fire. I'm really excited about Book Royal and there's new stuff. Who else?
Shaman's Harvest.
Shaman's Harvest got new stuff coming in the spring, I believe, or hopefully first of the year.
Yeah, maybe sooner.
Has he heard the cover?
Yes.
So you
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
It's so good. We played a piece of that yesterday.
Yeah.
Who am I missing? Out there. There's a ton of bands out there.
Killer Me, Killer You.
Oh,
They're doing really well.
Breakdances with Wolves.
Yes, I like that name.
Yeah, I did too when I heard that. I was like, that's a great name. Great play on words.
Slapdash, still going
I don't
strong,
know them.
aren't
No.
they?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
No, they're gone.
They've been gone for like 10 years. Just joking.
Well, the Urge is back. That's going to help the scene.
The Urge is back. That's great. Yes.
Yeah, that's going to help.
Third
the
show
scene.
I heard now.
Yeah, third show, and at least
They did add it,
I think
did they?
2 of them are sold out, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. the
Okay.
first two
I guess
sold
that'd be the whole reason for adding a third show. Einstein, good.
Right.
You know, I don't know if St. Louis really lends itself to be as big as it was in the late '90s for the music scene. Not just St. Louis, but in general, music in itself.
I don't know if we have a scene here, but we have some bands that are making some noise. It's more- yeah.
Have you heard this Brandon guy, his song yet?
No, not yet.
Oh
no.
my gosh.
Really good.
Really?
Yeah, we need. I don't know how inconvenient it would be.
Just put that anywhere.
Scared the shit out.
Hey, how inconvenient would it be to pull up the Halo song to play for him?
Sure, let's hear it.
Want to hear it again?
If you don't mind,
It's Friday.
we can edit this in post.
Let me give me a second here.
So a guy named Brandon, super nice guy. We had him on the show a couple of days ago, and he started off in a rock band. Once you hear his voice, you'll know why he's singing country now. Listen to this.
She had me fooled, she had me schooled.
That's him, really?
Yeah.
It's meant to be.
This song's gonna get stuck in your head,
Do you like country at all?
Yeah.
and I can't stand country, and it's in my head when we get to the
He
big
sounds
hook.
country.
Then I snuck off with
That's good because that's what he is.
Yeah.
night. And I finally
Here comes the big hook.
the light. Her horns were holding up her halo. How the hell was I supposed to know?
This is good.
Isn't it?
Where she came from. And that's exactly where she can go. She was an angel, or I thought so. Until her evil side started to show. She belongs in that.
Fire down below.
Brandon Holland.
Horns were holding up her
Nice. Very nice.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's
it's-
really good.
And one of the reasons why I want to play that for you is because, well, you know what you do for a living, and also there's no real country scene
No.
around in the St. Louis area.
No, not
You
at
know,
all.
Really. So maybe instead of a vampire bar, or a country vampire bar.
A country vampire bar with belt
That's
buckles.
kind of like True Blood. 'Cause
I
they're
do
like
want. I saw once in a country bar. It was instead of a disco ball, they had a revolving disco saddle.
Nice.
That was all
I thought he was
covered
going to
in
say a
mirrors.
revolving
Oh, that's
thing of
pretty cool.
A1 sauce.
Well, it just doesn't shine off of it
Yeah.
just quite as
They
well.
cut the
so.
bottom off of beer cans and stick them on a ball, a basketball, and let it spin her. Shit.
All right. Well, Tom Starr, thank you very much for being here,
Guys,
sir. We
thanks
very much
a lot.
appreciate it. Anytime you can come back out, come on out.
This is fun. We were laughing like Bob and Tom.
Yeah.
Except it's only Tom and Jeff.
Right,
But,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
other than that.
Well, they have more affiliates than us.
They
too.
have more laughing, but this is more.
This is real laughing.
This is real laughing.
Yeah, real laughing.
Yeah, we're not adding anything.
Right. Saturday, we will hope to see everybody out there at Bobby's Place in Valley Park, 141 on Marshall Road. 6 to 7, we'll be doing these shenanigans, and then we'll get done before the hockey game starts, and we'll all sit around and watch the Blues go 1-0.
Bingo.
Baby. And if you're listening to this on a Friday, or screw it, on a Saturday, just go into Bobby's Place and mention Tom and Jeff, and you get yourself a free draft beer, which is nothing wrong with that. What's better than free?
Extra.
There you go. That's the chemistry that you cannot teach.
We'll try to do it again on Monday. Big hugs.
See you guys.
That's a wrap.